Good morning, believers. Good morning, Israel. Good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is where you're at in YouTube, land. YouTube land. Good morning. Word of Truth channel. Bible study. I'm realizing I know a lot about the Bible, but I'm teaching and learning at the same time. Some of these things I know, some of the Bible I know instinctively, some of it I've learned, some of it I'm still looking at, even though I've looked at a lot of this stuff over and over and over and over and over and over and over. So I asked Melanie, my ex, if she could get on the comment board and vouch for me. I usually don't ask anyone to back me up, help me, stand by me. I have Brother Jay Hall. You might want to check out his channel. Brother Jay Hall, Hall. Brother Jay Hall. He should pop up. I think it's capital B, capital J, capital H. Brother Jay Hall. But Melanie, I asked her to vouch that I'm serious about the Bible. You guys, and I'm smart too. I have a high IQ. It's just the Bible is so difficult. It's so in depth. So today I wanted to look at the word song. You see how I do? This is how silly I am. I write down my notes on the newspaper. Speaking of the newspaper, Donald Trump wants to take away SNAP benefits from Democratic states. Our president wants to take away food. They're trying to start a civil war. And it's not just Donald Trump. There's people behind the whole government, this deep state. The deep state, when he says the deep state, we're going to drain the swamp. He is the swamp. The people behind Donald Trump are the swamp. They want to take food away from Democratic states because now Democrats are the enemy. People that don't agree with you maggots are your enemy. So just because I'm not a Republican, that means I'm your enemy. You see how our world is right now? We gotta fight back against these stupid motherfuckers, man. These are some fucking lame people. I would take off my hat, but I'll put on this one. You guys mind? Doesn't look too bad, huh? So, anyway, I don't want to turn this into a political channel because I might actually get some subscribers. Don't want to turn it into a political channel. Might actually get some subscribers. Anyway, the word song. The word song is the same as a psalm. So the book of Psalms is a book of songs. If you didn't know that. Those are songs. King David wrote most of the Psalms. Asaph wrote 11 or 12. We're still not sure. He wrote 73 through 83. That's who I'm attached to. I'm attached to Asaph through the number 73, which is the beginning of book 3 in the book of Psalms. The book of Psalms has 5 books. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They have different. I know the book of Asaph well. I know the reason what Asaph, the book 3, stands for. It stands for Israelite nationality. There's one book that's the book of Ascents. I think that's book 4. And these are things I've looked at before, and I didn't really look into it because I wanted to look at the word song. The word song is, I think it's Hebrew, 2158. It's, where'd I write that out? I didn't write the word. It might be in here. So, this book, Song of Solomon, Song of Solomon, Psalm of Solomon. Solomon wrote this whole book. And if you read the Song of Solomon, it's actually called, they call it the Song of Songs. Why is it the song of all songs? Because Jesus wrote it. Jesus is Solomon, son of David. Jesus is Solomon, son of David. So the Song of Songs, when you look at the word, I didn't write the fucking word down, man. I'm sorry. Excuse my French. I've been having a lot going on. I just got over a bad lupus flare-up, so I'm feeling better, but I'm having residual. I'm like, you guys might have noticed it. Right in the middle of all that shit with Marcy T and Casey from Enter the Stars. I was already sick, and then those fuckers set me off. But anyhow, it says several titles have been suggested for the book, Song of Songs, Song of all songs, the Song of Solomon, because it's Jesus Christ. David wrote all those psalms, and none of them compares to the Song of Solomon. Several titles have been suggested for the book, all taken from the first verse, the Song of Songs, the Song of Solomon, or Canticles. The first title is a Hebrew way of expressing the superlative, the most excellent song. It's the best song ever written because Jesus wrote it. So if you want to know about Jesus, read the Song of Songs and figure out who he's talking about. He's talking about us. He loves us so much. It's a love letter to us. The most excellent song. The second denotes authorship, and third means songs, being taken from the Latin translation. Sorry, the word for song is like Yasmin or something like that, or Massine. Yes, Yasmin or something. I'll get it in the next video because I can't look on the phone while I'm talking. So I just wanted to point out the importance of singing songs, psalms. So what singing and what a song is it's a song about praising God. It's about, some of the songs have to do with comfort. You sing because the people are sad, so you sing of comfort. You sing praises. You're happy for the Lord. Like right now, this morning I woke up, my little fob, you know, the alarm, it failed. I'll just say it failed. Actually, it caved in. The plastic gave up. And yesterday I was trying to make it work. I was trying to rig it. And so this morning when I got in my truck and started at the 6:45, 6:30 in the morning, my alarm's going off. I'm like, does this shit ever end? So I didn't start the day very well. I'm like disturbing all the neighbors with my alarm, and I finally got the truck to start. And so I need to get a couple new fobs. You know how much that is, like $300 for fobs. Anyway, back to the point is, when you sing songs, the Psalms were designed, and this is where I speak about, some of you listened to the song yesterday, Prince Malachi, or Malachi, Jah order. We were talking about the word order yesterday. I got to stay in order. I got to stay in my lane. I have a certain order. This is my lane. You'll never see me change from what I'm doing. This is how I do it. This is the order God put me in. This is how I roll. It's how I bounce. But anyway, singing. My tribe, the Benjamites, we were very tied to the temple, singing, because we were servants in the temple. We stayed around the temple. Our tribe was close to Jerusalem. Jerusalem and Judah, Benjamin, was right on the outskirts. Bethlehem's right on the outskirts of Jerusalem. So Benjamin has always been tied to the temple. In the temple, there was always singing. Constantly, the priests and the Levites were always singing. There'd be times where they would come out onto the porch, onto the steps in the morning, midday, evening. Every 6 hours, the Jewish clock goes 6 a.m., 6 p.m. In some manner. I forget what it means. There's something about those AM, noon, and PM. 6 hours till 12, 6 hours till. There's an interesting, I don't know how that plays into esoteric bullshit. I'm not gonna go to the dark places, but anyway. So one of the first songs written was by Moses. And I've gone over this stuff before, but I haven't done a lesson, I think, on songs in a long time. And I wanted to look at it again. So I turned the book and I opened to Numbers. And I'm going to stay here because this is where God opened me to. And it says the Levites are numbered. And it says the Levites' assignment. But you shall appoint the Levites over the tabernacle of testimony. So when you sing, it's also related to the covenant. It always has covenant meaning. The songs of praise, the Rastafarians, the reggae singers, every song has to do with the covenant with God. And that's why, to me, reggae music is gospel music, because it's about the covenant. Anyway, so if you listen to reggae music, you're listening to gospel music. Some of it is mixed these days, but original roots reggae is about being grateful, singing to God. So that concert I went to the other night, it was all spiritual. They had the praying hands up on the screen, grateful, and they kept putting our flag up there, the flag of Ethiopia, and the red, white, and blue is the colors of our flag. Red for the blood, green for the land, and gold for all the riches that we receive from the Lord. Red, green, and gold. So anyway, it says, the Levites will be over the tabernacle of testimony, and over all the vessels thereof, and over all the things that they belong to it, and they shall bear the tabernacle and all the vessels, and they shall minister unto it, and shall encamp round about the tabernacle. So they're not in one spot. They represent Israel in a priestly way. They're everywhere. They're here to sing the song all through the tabernacle. They encamp everywhere. They're not limited to a certain area. They're free to roam the planet, the world. The Levites are people like me, people like you. If you're roaming around doing good deeds and singing the songs of praise, then you're that. And when the tabernacle sets forward, the Levites shall take it down, and when the tabernacle is pitched, they shall set it up, and the stranger that comes nigh shall be put to death. We also hurt people. This is where I used to argue with Brother Matt, big fat black dude from Lancaster that thought he was King David. He said the priests were just lovey-dovey. They're supposed to be the ones that comfort everyone and are sweet and all that. And I'm like, no, dude, the priests are fucking killers, bro. They're protectors. He didn't get it. He doesn't know the Bible. He was stuck on his black power bullshit. But moving on, this is one of those places where I'm like, I was trying to look for this when I was trying to tell him. I'm like, dude, the priests and the Levites were killers. And if a stranger comes nigh, they shall be put to death by a Levite. And the children of Israel shall pitch their tents, every man their own standard, and the Levites shall pitch round about the testimony, the tabernacle of testimony. Let me slow down. Time goes by so fast. Maybe I should learn to edit. That there be no wrath upon the congregation of the children of Israel. They're protectors. They're like the seraphims. They're the ones that, like the angels that protect the ark. Levites shall keep the charge of the tabernacle of the testimony, and the children of Israel did according to all that Moses commanded them. So I stopped there because when you're studying the Bible, it's good to just open it up and read where you're at and see what the Lord has for you. It's worked for me, and it should work for you. It's basically, the Bible is what is it? It's an oracle. So it's a spiritual oracle. So being that God is directing you and it's his oracle, you open the book and wherever he directed you, wherever you open, that's the part that he wants to talk to you about. So the Song of Moses. Look at the birds on my truck. What the? Did I tell you guys the birds? I told you the birds, man. Did you see that? They fucking... I don't know what the... That was weird. I told you... Anyway. Deuteronomy. The song for Israel. This is one of the first songs. And it's a song of Moses. Now therefore write you this song for you and teach it to the children of Israel. So when the Bible says in the end we'll have... These fucking birds are tripping me out. Sorry. In the end, when it says we'll sing a new song, it's going to be like this. This is the song. This was one of the first songs, and now we're going to have a new song. And the new song that we're singing now is we're all one. We're all of God. We need to love each other. We need to care for each other. Just the basic Christian theology is the song. But if you're not being it and you don't know where it comes from, if you don't know where the song came from, who wrote it, Israel wrote the song that we're singing. And that's the point of this, David being the psalmist, Jesus being the psalmist, the Jew. It's a Jewish thing. So why does the world hate the Jew? Why does the world not want to listen to Jeff DeLoach? Because I'm a Jew, and it's like, we don't like you. We're devils. It's like, I know. Stop it. Stop it. Stop. Stop it. Anyway. Now, therefore, write you this song and teach it to the children of Israel. Put it in their mouths. So when you think of the songs of comfort, singing, music with singing songs, the words are the word of God. So the Song of Songs, anytime you're singing a song, you're putting words together in a way that uplifts your spirit or brings forth something about the covenant that is easy to remember. One love, one heart, let's get together and we'll feel all right. Everybody say, let's get together and we'll feel all right. If we all get together, then no one's going to be left out and we'll all feel all right. That's covenant stuff. Another Bob Marley song. Could you be loved and be loved? Could you be loved and be loved? Jamming, we're jamming, we're jamming, we're jamming in the name of the Lord. We're jamming, been jamming. Anyway, for when I shall have brought them into the land which I swore unto their fathers, that flow with milk and honey, and they shall have eaten and filled themselves and waxed fat, then will they turn unto other gods and serve them and provoke me and break my covenant. That's what happened to me when I got my house and my wife and my child. I got fat and I forgot about God. And it shall come to pass when many evils and troubles are befallen them, that this song shall testify against them as a witness, for it shall not be forgotten out of the mouths of their seed. So when I'm saying to you, the things that I say to you, it's a witness against these devils. When I do these videos, it's a witness against these devils. See, Casey doesn't understand that. Marcy T doesn't understand that. Matt doesn't understand that. I'm Israel. I'm singing this song against these heathen Gentile motherfuckers that are trying to be me. Black Hebrew Israelites. They're not singing the right song. There's no love in their story. For it shall not be forgotten out of the mouths of their seed, and I know their imaginations which they go about even now before I have brought them into the land which I swore. Moses therefore wrote this song the same day and taught it to the children of Israel. And he gave Joshua the son of Nun charge and said, be strong and of good courage, for you shall bring the children of Israel into the land which I swore unto them, and will be with thee. And I don't know where the song is. That's not the song, I don't think. Israel gathers to hear. Oh, here it is. They told me the wrong chapter, man. Moses' song. Give ear, O you heavens, and I will speak, and hear, O earth, the words of my mouth. So what does the Song of Moses start off with? Listen, it says. Listen! Why? Because there's certain of us that know what we're saying. Give ear, O you heavens, and I will speak, and hear, O earth, the words of my mouth. This is very Israel. We hear God and we speak to you. That's why it says, give ear, O heavens. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? And listen, earth. I tell you, God speaks to me. Every day, every day. I'll come back. I already ran my mouth for 25 minutes. Did you get anything out of that? Song, singing, mouth, prophecy, comfort, praises. Song of Songs is Solomon. Jesus Christ wrote the most excellent song. So we're going to come back and we're going to look at some of these songs. Because I wrote down a bunch of scriptures, but I haven't got to any. So we're going to look at some of the scriptures. Sorry. I'm talking about birds and everything else. I love you guys. I'll be back. Peace and grace. I'm out.